Welcome, children of light. My name is Eva, and you've tuned into the Phoenician Star. Far in a past time, lost in the space-time, the children of light looked down on the world, seeing the children of men in their bondage, bound by the force that came from beyond. Knew they that only by freedom from bondage could man ever rise from the earth to the sun. Down they descended and created bodies, taking the semblance of men as their own. The masters of everything said after their forming, "We are they who are formed from the space dust, partaking of life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like and yet unlike the children of men." I thought I'd begin with that just to give us some context and grounding so that we can remember who we are. Let's go ahead and get into our 4 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 1, 2, three, and 4. I wonder if you feel lost in space, or you're kind of having a hard time putting your feet on the ground. It is very hard to be a light being on earth. It is very hard, I feel like, for the children of light to be actually human. And you're like, what did I do this for? What did I come down here for? Anyway, I don't really have a topic that I want to discuss. I'll just see what comes out. And I'm being called to get a different deck, although one card I wanted to peek out. Hold on just a second. I'm getting 2 things. First, I'm hearing in the beginning was the word. And then I'm also getting in the beginning, it wasn't just a word. Before it was a word, there was a thought. We wind up taking everything, every word literally, because words do have meaning, words do have power. Someone can tell you something, when you're 2 or 3 years old, and it stick with you for the rest of your life. You get into an argument with someone that you care about, and they say one thing in the heat of an argument, or you say one thing, and that sticks with the person. Words are very powerful, but we need to remember that it's not just the power of words, it is the power of our thoughts. How do you think about a certain thing? How do you think about yourself? How do you think about certain situations? How do you plan? The past is not pretty. That's also coming out. Um, no one's history is pretty. No country's history is clean. And that isn't to excuse anyone's behavior, but nobody's history is perfect. Nobody's history is clean. if you're judging yourself or somebody else because of like something that's happened, if you're looking at a country and like, oh, we're bad as a country. Every country is bad. Every governalized, if that's a word, every every government institution, has done its share of dirt. Give me just a second. All right. The thing is, while you're looking at, your history, somebody else's history, you're studying the history of a country. Um, where are they now? Have they learned anything from their past? If they're still in the same, if they're still holding up the same values that they did in the past, that's where the problem lies. Um, I'm seeing this for a lot of different things, personal lives, the lives of businesses and of countries. This is personal energy as well as collective energy. Somebody is doing a lot of studying up on the history of their country or the history of somebody else's country. Somebody's judging somebody else for their past transgressions, and if that person has not changed, then that's the problem. If that country is still upholding laws that are unfair or unjust, if they're still murderous people, then there's the problem, not in the past. Um, if you rely heavily on your emotions at this time, you will become pinned down. It's almost, hold on, let me make sure. Hold on 1 second. Okay. If you rely heavily on your emotions, then you're gonna find yourself in a pinned down situation to where you're not acting with a logical mind, for lack of a better phrase. If you charge in without planning, you are going to wind up being pinned down. It's there's this. You're gonna have to take a step back. You're going to have to step away from your emotions as well as your adrenaline, for lack of a better phrase. There's something in the art of learning, there's something in the art of training, there's something in the art of taking a deep breath, and there's something else. There's something that I'm intuition. Yeah, you're gonna have to also follow your intuition. It's like if you're so wrapped up in your emotions that you're not paying attention to your gut instinct that's telling you something, then there is an imbalance. I'm not going to say that you're wrong, that you're just kind of imbalanced. Um, and now is not the time to kind of draw your sword. Um, even if a time, I'm getting something in the background that I'm not going to tap into. Even if there comes a time for you to draw your sword, it is not presently. Um, I'm hearing like the cycle of life continues. Like something may be very hard, something may be very hectic. Um, Things are not the way you really want them to be. But there's something to be said about the cycle of life, and it's never like that. It's never the way that we really intended it to be. Everybody goes through something, and those who don't go through something don't feel. It's not that they're not going through something. It's that they are soulless, so they don't feel anything. Those are the children of darkness. Those are the agents of the matrix. At first, there was not the word, there was the thought. What do you think about it? What do you think about yourself? It's like other people's opinions don't really matter. What do you think about you? You're and like, globally speaking, even if your country feels like you are a second-rate citizen, how do you feel about yourself? Something is saying just wait. Something is saying just wait, study, train a little bit more. Something is saying don't jump off of this ledge, don't be foolish, just wait. Ooh, I'm hearing that your enemies will destroy themselves. But that you don't worry about. I don't need you to be, I just need you to step back. I just need you to step back and just watch from the distance. This came out several readings ago to where you just need to observe at this point. You just need to sit back and observe. Um, oh, sorry about that. Um, what is this? Um, there is a trap set for the children of darkness that really they spun themselves. They It's like they've spun themselves inside of a web, and they don't realize it. They're going to destroy themselves. And if I said the children of light, I didn't mean that. I meant the children of darkness. Forgive that, if I misspoke. The children of darkness have trapped themselves. Um, there's something about maintaining the light inside of you, maintaining maintaining stability of mind and spirit. There's something about turning a blind eye. You're really just meant to observe right now. I feel like nobody wants to really sit back and observe. I'm feeling like somebody wants to act. You're not to act right now. You're really just meant to observe. Like these people have spun a web, and the web is meant to trap, flies. It's meant to trap the children of light. But what's been done is like these children of darkness, they spun this web, but they've trapped themselves inside. They're not going to be able to get out. I don't That's going to be different for each person. I'm not wishing that on nobody, but um mm, this has nothing to do with you. When you see this thing unfold, you need to understand that whatever really is going on right now has nothing to do with you. And when the repercussions of their actions come back, that like this is not going to have anything to do with you. You're going to have to stay out of it. You keep to yourself. You keep, whatever is going on, you just really stay out of it. That's really all I can say. Um, you're covered. I feel like you don't feel like that, but you're covered. The only thing that you need to be doing right now is balancing out your logical mind with your intuition, because these are the things that are going to help you in the future while you're watching the tower fall, while you're watching, shit hit the fan. And it's going to hit the fan. What these people have manifested is, how can I put that? They've manifested some type of darkness on themselves. I don't know what, I can't even see their aim. Maybe it was total power. Maybe it was power of a person. Maybe it was fame and fortune at and they wanted to knock anybody down who was getting in their way. Um, mm, Yeah, I'm sensing, a group of people as well as individuals who wanted total control over someone else or something else. I'm seeing this on small scales and collectively. It's whew, okay. These people wanted total control over a person or a place or a group of people. But the thing is, what they manifested is is tainted in some way. And there's like they used something in their ritual, and even if they didn't really do a ritual, because people, not everybody does that, they just go, they set it on a smaller scale. Sometimes people will set it in their mind to purposely manipulate you, to gaslight you, to make you think a certain way, whatever the case is, whatever they used in their day-to-day activities to control someone else, it backfired. Or if they did a ritual, it was one ingredient that didn't belong to their culture, to their group, that they maybe shouldn't have used, that maybe called the wrong spirit. I'm not really sure, because I'm sensing a lot of different things, but there's something that they used when they went about their day-to-day activities trying to manipulate another person or a group of people, and what it did was it backfired, and they manipulated their own doom. They manifested their own doom. There are going to be several towers falling, and all I need you to do is to sit back and observe. Just keep quiet. Just keep your peace. Um, oh well. Wait 1 second. Two cars came out when I was just trying to get one. Give me just a second. There's something about tending your own garden and allowing these people to become drunk with their own wine. Um, come on. Come on. All right. Come on. I hear it. Come on. You move from a place of logic while they are moving from a place of either deep sadness or foolishness. Some people hurt others because they are deeply saddened and deeply hurt and deeply empty. They are nothing but an empty void. So they have to try to fill it the best way that they know how. And sometimes they fill it by harvesting the souls of other people, if I could put it like that. Um, there's something about nurturing your own energy. Like, let these people run around and figure out how to get next to you, how to bring you down. Let them try to figure it out. You remain centered. You remain whole. Some religious people may need to begin again to read if you kind of gotten out of your word, go read your biblical text. I said biblical, but if you don't, if your religion doesn't, believe in the Bible, then go and read your religious text. Somebody kind of needs to start reading esoteric knowledge. Did I say that right? If I didn't, I think you not guys know what I'm talking about. Ancient knowledge, spiritual knowledge, so that you can know how to defend your spirit. You need to keep your emotions stable, and it's not always easy. The thing is that there are children of darkness who are enemies of the children of light. They're enemies of themselves. They just don't realize it because they're so empty. Sometimes, as the children of light, we want to fill the void because maybe that's what we came here for. But the thing is, you also have to self-preserve. It's in your body to do that, to self-preserve. You're not going to be able to save everybody. Don't try. Step back. There is a lot of noise going around you. There's a lot of uh, whispers. There are a lot of frequencies being put in the air from like satellites and stuff like that. They're trying. I'm going to be honest. I believe that the powers that be, as well as the physical powers that be, the people who are in power in the world, as well as the spiritual there are also spiritual beings that are trying to make us sick, that are trying to make us sad and trying to make us give up. Right now, children of light, we are fighting two different battles. The one on the physical realm here, on the earth with our feet planted firmly on the ground. And then there is the spiritual battle. So we're having two different battles going on at the same time, and both of our arms are busy. I understand how exhausting that must be. But the thing is, you've got to keep fighting. Reinforcements are coming. Um, but the thing is, there is a lot of noise going on around you. You're going to have to watch the frequencies that you listen to, watch the music that you're listening to. Because if you're listening to aggressive, violent, soulless music, then you will become what you listen to. There's something about frequencies that is very healing, that you're going to have to start healing yourself from the inside out. The world is going to continue to be crazy. It was crazy before we got here. The only thing that we can do is, for one, right now, sit back and observe, help those who want to be helped, and the rest of everybody else, just let them build their towers and let the towers of Babel fall around them. Um, these people, these entities that keep coming at you. They are amateurs. Is that how you say it? For some reason, I can't say it. These people don't even know what they're doing. They don't know who they are. That's the reason that they're harvesting on you, because they have no clue who they are or what their purpose is in life. They've never known love and kindness. They've never wanted to. They never thought that they had access to it. Um, these these people are really, they really don't know what it is that they're doing. And don't take that and feel sorry for them. I'm just saying, everything that we do is seen by a higher power. Everything that we do. So while you may be creating havoc for somebody, and I hope no one on this channel is doing that. However, if you are here, because I'm saying you, I must be sensing your presence. If you are creating havoc for somebody, understand that what you are doing is not going unseen. Somebody sees. And the fact is, you don't while you're creating havoc for somebody, or somebody is creating a hellish lifestyle for you, they don't know what kind of help you got in the spiritual world. Somebody's coming to really blow things down. There's going to be buildings knocked over, spiritual buildings and physical buildings knocked over. Somebody is about to be ate up, and I don't mean that lightly in any sense, the physical sense or the spiritual sense. Your job is to just be still, to be quiet, to be still and know. You may need to dance, feel joy whenever you can. It's very hard to feel joy when you're in a state of like fighting wars with both hands on both ends, but you've got to find joy in small things. Close your drapes and dance like nobody's watching. Sing like nobody's watching. Mean like nobody's listening. Find the things in life that give you joy, even if it's for a moment. You've got to save a piece of life, a piece of light for yourself. I'm getting the sense that you feel like your light is expended, like it's done, like you have nothing left, or it's leaving you slowly. It's not. That's all I can say. It's not. Wow. This is whatever this is. You're gonna be so wise when you get through with this shit. You really, you really are. Whenever this is over, you're gonna be so wise. You're gonna have learned something. You're gonna be able to teach. You're gonna be able to coach. There's something that you're gonna be able to do, because this is going to give you a certain amount of knowledge. Um, Clarify this one. Your intuition is being heightened right now, through your sleep, through your dream state. And you're going to be okay. It may not seem like it, but you are. You're going to be okay. It may take some time, because I'm feeling the sense that somebody is hurting. Um, what your country is doing to you is hurting you. What a person is doing to you is hurting you. Um, that is when I say, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this. That isn't to belittle what it is that you're going through. All I'm saying is that you're gonna be okay. You're gonna learn your lesson, but I am urging you to just step back and observe. Um, don't react with haste, and don't react with your emotions. Listen to your and nurture your logical mind, and move from your gut instinct, and know that you have help in the spiritual world. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for tuning in, and follow your own star.